Fox Sports.
We are Fox. We are
Last night, the Braves' bats erupted for 10 hits and 5 runs, while the back end of the bullpen saved a Cincinnati surge. Tonight, David Hale makes his way to the mound opposite Reds righty Mike Leake. It's Saturday Night Baseball on Fox Sports South. The Reds and the Braves tangle next. We welcome you to Turner Field in Atlanta, Georgia for Game 2 of our big 3-game series with the Cincinnati Reds. And all year long, Braves baseball is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. The right stuff, the low price every day. A 1-run win for the Braves last night. They held on and beat the Reds by a final of 5-4. A win tonight guarantees Atlanta a 7th series win this year. And hi again, friends. Joe and Chip back with you at the ballpark. Great way to get the weekend started last night. And another fun pitching matchup this evening. David Hale for the Braves and one of the Reds' best, Mike Leake, who jumped all the way from college ball to the big leagues, and he had a big year last year.
Yeah, he's only pitched 2 games in the minor leagues his whole career. Made the jump from Arizona State as a first-round pick back in 2009. This guy's a tremendous athlete. 5'10", 200-pounder, but he can pitch, he can field his position, and boy, can he hit. This guy can do a lot of things to help himself win a ball game. He's very good. These are his numbers since the 2013 season, his last 35 starts. Outstanding numbers, and his last start against the Pirates should have gotten a win, but the bullpen blew it for him late.
Should have gotten a win is one way to describe David Hale's last outing for the Braves.
Absolutely. In New York, had a chance for the W, got a ground ball when he needed a double play, but the infield was not able to make the play, and it cost him a decision. He just needs some better luck. Check it out. He's got great numbers in 5 starts in the big leagues, a 2.05 ERA. He's looking for his first win this year, and maybe with a little luck he can get it. Tonight is Military Appreciation Night, and maybe David Hale can fire some rockets by the Reds.
And one of them was hit by Justin Upton in the first inning last night. He's been a Turner Field terror, and when we come back, Jen will break that down for us as we get you set for the Braves and Reds Game 2 tonight.
Braves host the Reds in the second of a three-game series here at Turner Field. Hi, everybody. I'm Jen Hildreth, and the Braves have been pretty good here at home this season. 3-1 on this homestand, 7-3 overall at home. And one guy in particular who you're going to want to keep an eye on, Justin Upton. He is the focus of our Yellowwood brand, bringing the lumber. Why? Because he's been cracking them out of the park. Justin leads the team with 6 home runs, and he's doing a lot of his damage here, giving some Braves fans a chance to go home with a souvenir if you're sitting in the outfield seats. If you look at Justin's numbers in the 10 home games this season, he's hitting .441. Remember, I said he had 6 home runs. Well, 5 of those coming here at home in Turner Field, 11 RBI and 9 runs. And Justin helped those numbers and his team out last night with a 3-run shot in the first. He does like to strike early, so you best stick around. He and the Braves will be coming up shortly. David Hale set to take them out for the Braves as they take on the Reds. Coming up next.
Home Depot.
Love the star-spangled uniforms the Braves are sporting tonight for Military Family Night here at Turner Field. A great and very touching on-field ceremony that I hope you enjoyed during Braves Live. And David Hale takes them out on this very special night, looking for his first victory of the season for the Braves. And he'll face the 11-12 Cincinnati Reds tonight. Their Toyota starting 9 looks a little different with injury. Devin Mesoraco put on the disabled list. That means Brian Pena gets the start behind the plate. And no Todd Frazier. He had to leave the game with a sore groin last evening. That means Neftali Soto makes his first major league start tonight at the hot corner for the Reds.
David Hale makes his 4th start of the year. Great numbers in his career when he's had guys on base. Base is empty, maybe a little different story. He's trying to throw strikes, but with runners on base in his career, how about an .054 average with runners in scoring position and an OFER with 2 out and runners in scoring position? First appearance ever against the Cincinnati Reds. His 4 keys to pitching success tonight, as we keep saying, this guy deserves a little better luck, a little better defense behind him, and maybe a key hit here and there that helps put him up on top early. And number 2, quicker innings. He did throw over 100 pitches in his 6-inning stint against the Mets the last time out. 90 pitches the outing before that in 4 innings against the Mets. So tonight, maybe pitching to contact a little earlier in at bats for guys will get him a little deeper in the game too.
And here is the Atlanta defense. Great story on ESPN about the Braves defensive lineup. The Braves have 20 defensive runs saved so far this year. That's the most in Major League Baseball. 19 of them by the Braves outfield, 10 by Jason Hayward alone in right field. That's pretty impressive. Johnson, Simmons, Ugla, and Freeman around the horn from third to first on the infield. And Evan Gattis, of course, is behind the plate. Love the uniform.
Me too. It's outstanding.
The Braves were winners last night. Took a little longer than we thought it might, what with the instant replay check of the final out, but the call was confirmed by Vic Carapazzo over at first base as Joey Votto grounded out to end the game and preserve a 5-4 Braves victory.
This guy Hamilton swung at the first pitch 3 times last night.
And he was 1 for 4 with an RBI. The Braves pinch at the corners for him. And Hamilton, sure enough, takes a called strike. 79 degrees in Atlanta at first pitch. Billy Hamilton hitting .231 for the year. And he grounds to second again. That'll be the third ground out handled by Dan Ugla off the bat of Hamilton in the series. And always a good idea to keep the speedster off the base paths to start the game. 1 out. Here's Joey Votto, the Reds' first baseman. Cincinnati had a great chance to score in the first inning last night. Votto doubled, Phillips singled, and then Jay Bruce hit into a 9-2 double play with Hayward throwing out Votto at the plate. And that, as you said before the game, really seemed to sap some of the Reds' momentum.
I was talking to Jason about that before the game, about how it's unusual for momentum to shift like that in the first inning of a ball game, and how important that run saved was to the outcome of the ball game. But it occurred in the first inning, top half of the first.
2-0 for Joey Votto, who takes a strike.
Fastball, curveball, changeup for David Hale. 9 walks in his 15 innings. He'd like to get a little better command working too.
Bent around the plate, and Votto now way ahead in the count. Votto is not afraid to take a walk. He's already been issued 19 bases on balls this year. Swinging for the downs on that pitch and missed it. Full count.
Like he almost hurt himself. His front foot kind of skidded right there on the follow through, and it may have irritated his knee a little bit.
To the right side, Freeman's got that. Votto down the line in pretty good shape, but out number 2. Good to see Hale's sinker working early. 2 ground ball outs. And here's Brandon Phillips. Stone Mountain resident, had a couple of hits, scored one of the Reds' runs last night. And he added 10 points to his average with a 2-for-4 game. And high and away, ball 1. Phillips was a 100 RBI man last year. Not nearly as productive to start this season for the Reds. Game number 24 for Cincinnati. Phillips has knocked in just 4. And out of play, foul to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Reds start play tonight, already 6 games behind Milwaukee in the National League Central. Brewers off to a flying start at 17-6. It's the best record in baseball. And now Phillips down to his last strike in the opening inning.